Hi guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Donna at Face Paints For You, and today I'm back as I've had a request to show you how to do the flash. This is a one-stroke design. If you'd like to see how I do this, please keep watching. And a massive thank you to my model Holly. Okay, so I start off by grabbing a one-stroke from Global called Mexico, and I grab the Face Painting Shop 3/4 angled brush. And I always remember to load my brush by keeping the tip of my brush in the black, but literally very slightly. So this way the design doesn't have to be outlined. So by loading your brush this way, it will already outline your brush strokes. I start off by doing half of a circle on the chin, and then I go over the bridge of the nose, a bit like a U shape. Then I pull a straight line about halfway down the cheek, and then again back up towards the corner of the eye. And I do exactly the same on the opposite side. Then I flip my brush round, and just under the eyes I go over the exact same brush strokes, but this time with the black on the opposite side. Then I pull a straight line on the side of the nose, pull it round over the eyebrow, all the way around the eye until you connect it to the other brush stroke that finishes on the corner of the eye, and again exactly the same on the opposite side. Then I flip my brush round again, and I go to the end of the eyebrow, and a bit like I'm about to draw another eyebrow, I go up into a curve, pull my brush round, back down into a point, and again exactly the same on the opposite side, and it looks as if you've kind of drawn the eyebrow again, or you've lifted the eyebrow slightly. Then about an inch or two from where we just pulled the eyebrows in, pull a bit like a rainbow, let's say, a brush stroke all the way around to the opposite eyebrow. Then with your brush, fill in all that empty space. I do this by using all my brush, so all the one stroke colours mix in together. Then still with the same brush, I go to the brush stroke that we did underneath the eyes, and from the corner I pull my brush down following the jawline, and then go into a thinner point until it connects to the chin. And again I do exactly the same on the opposite side. And again, if I'm wanting to give it an outline straight away, I flip my brush round and go over those brush strokes again, and that will give it an outline for you. So now, as you can see, next to both corners of the eye, you'll have a space. And this is where I grab my large filbert brush and I load it up with a white and yellow. And that just makes the yellow pop a little bit more. And then I do an oval shape, keeping the yellow on the outer edges. And of course, I do exactly the same on the opposite side. And I draw a bit like a lightning bolt going into the oval shape. And all I do to do this is thin to thick slanted line, then thick to thin slanted line going the opposite way, and then again thick to thin going down into the oval shape, again at a slight slanted angle. I will put an image here up on the screen so you can see what I mean, and hopefully that will help. Okay, so this is the point where if I had a massive queue, all I would do is outline the lightning bolts on the side of the eyes and that oval shape. Maybe I would do the lightning bolts on top of the head and a few highlights, and I would finish it there. As you can see, it looks outlined anyway, so I would leave it like that. If not, I would outline it all, as I do think it makes it pop a little bit more. Again, depending on how much time, it depends on how much more details and outline I would put on it. So for the purpose of the video, I will still show you how I would outline this design. So I grabbed my Low Cornell round brush number 4 and loaded it up with my black diamond effects, and as I said, I just start to outline the whole of the design. And as I always say in most of my videos, when outlining or when doing highlights, I always use my thin to thick or thick to thin lines. I usually do thicker lines of where I want it to stand out a little bit more, or if that part of the design is meant to stand out more. It's a bit like giving it a bit of a shading as well, in a way. It might not seem much to you, but why don't you try it yourself? Do a design, and on one side I want you to do thin to thick lines of where you think is needed, and on the other design just do straight thin or straight thick line going all the way around it, exactly the same width all the way around, and then look at them both and you will see a massive difference. As you can see, inside the oval shape, I do draw another curl or another oval shape with my black, and then on the inner corners of the eyes, I do 3 little flicks, one large, one medium, one small, and it's just like to represent like the creases on the mask. And here in black I draw 2 lightning bolts coming down from the top of the mask, and unfortunately the one on the left, I did do it more central than more to the left where I wanted it to be, so I'm sorry about that. Now here I grabbed my Low Cornell round brush number 5 and loaded it with my white diamond effects, and I started to do a few highlights around the design. And guys, just a quick reminder, where I flip my brush round and go back over my brush stroke the opposite way, I only do that when I'm wanting to do an outline with my one stroke. But if I'm already going to be outlining the design, I normally wouldn't do that as well. Sometimes I even get my stencil out, the one with smaller to larger dots all in a row, and I use it as a highlighting method. So I put these dots where I would put normally some highlights. I think it looks really good when you put that on too. I really don't know how to explain this to you, so if you watch carefully how I highlight under the eyes, it gives you that illusion that it stands out a bit of a V shape under the eyes. Guys, don't worry, I haven't forgotten about the competition. I have nearly reached my goal, so we will be having it very soon. I have already started buying all the face painting goodies, so don't forget, for a chance to win you will need to subscribe and hit the notification bell, as you will need to reply within 24 hours of that video. Ooh, I'm actually really excited. I can't wait. Anyway, this is how I do my one stroke flash design. It is very popular. Really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. Really hope it has helped you out. If it has, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Thanks again for watching, guys. See you in my next video. Bye for now.